Hello there, folks. Let's see. Can we get past the, let's call it what it was, shambles of yesterday? I think we'll have to find out. Hello, folks. Welcome back to an episode of Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjy FM. Good to see you. I hope you find you extremely well. Let's then begin with the most pressing matter of the hour. And no, it's not the fact that I'm losing my voice again. Where's it going? If I knew, I would usher it back. I'd go, get back in here. Come on. I need you. You're my most important tool. Right then, Bayern have won the league. Yes. We've been knocked out of the cup. No. And we've drawn with Union Berlin. I played the most rotated 11. And in the current circumstances, that's not a good team. This then will be the 11 that will battle for me. Today, I've just slid Mercado back in there because I noticed he wasn't there. One error I'd made. Mukiele's been pretty good at centre back though. I mean, surprising in a way. Hernandez Davis, of course, there as well. Rice, Kessie, Sane, Gnabry. We've got Zakarian behind. That he might be the key. Like, he's been injured recently, but he's actually extremely good. So maybe he'll be a big factor today, and Vlahovic will be up front. Of course, still without Salah, who can't feature, but a lot of other players are coming back. But Salah and Goretzka would definitely start at this game, and they're not available. A lot of talk in the comment section about Neuer. You want him gone. And so do I. I can't sell him. He's got a year left. He's about to become the backup if I can't just release him. I feel bad, really. He's considered 21 in 31, but in big games, in big moments, he's just let me down. You can see his average rating is dropping off in the last few years. If that continues into next season, we've got a problem. So it's Bayern Munich versus Liverpool as game on. Now, of course, Liverpool is a team that one day I'd quite like to play against, or play for, I should say. I will absolutely play against them. Whether we can manage them, that's a slightly different matter. Knocking them out of this would probably help. A lot of people suggesting that next year we maybe stay at Bayern and give it one more go. Oh, God. The German Cup. Oh, for heaven's sake. All right, then there he is then. My main man from Haaland, a friend of mine in the save, actually, is going to be up front for them. Elliott and Mane either side. Of course, no Salah now because we've nabbed him. Trent at the back. Skriniar plays for them now. Pellegrini in the middle with Salcido. They're decent. That's what I'd say. They're decent. There was his own Tariq Lamptey, which I wasn't expecting, but there he is. Now, it's interesting with this Liverpool side, it's been talked about a lot in real life as well, is that they are coming to the end of the Mane, Salah, Firmino situation, right? Firmino's already gone, I'm pretty sure. Salah's obviously gone, but then Van Dijk and Henderson, they're going to be leaving soon. Fabinho's getting to that point. Even Andy Robertson, again, we're quite a few years in, remember. There will have to be a reshuffle of that team. Someone's going to have to go in and rebuild it. I don't want to say who. I don't want to make any suggestions of who it could be, but, well, who knows? All right, first highlight of the game, 2 minutes in, and Zakarian today, I think, will be the key, really. We've not had, I feel like Alfonso doesn't do the job in there. Zakarian might be the man for me then, as Rice, as he tries to lift it across to Kessie. That was a little bit bold. Sane, we need a big performance from him. There's Zakarian. I think he's a yard offside. We'll have to check it. I can't celebrate on FM anymore. They've ruined that, so I don't know. I think he's a yard offside. I hope he's not. See, when I talk at a lower volume, my voice is fantastic. It's a goal! It's a goal! Okay, somehow he is onside. I'm not sure who plays him onside. I guess it's Van Dijk, is it? At the back, just about. He was level when his movement was so good, he looked offside. 2.5 minutes in, we need 1-0. This is more like it. We're going to see it again here. He's well on. I'm an idiot. We've got a free kick now. Son. Why do they do that? I was so excited and then nothing. All right, so far though, really good performance. Kimmich, front post. Vlahovic, oh, he smashed it off the post. Goodness me, as that is a big chance that goes begging. It might not be over just yet as Kimmich again with Hernandez. It's going to be difficult to get. Oh, it's not difficult at all. Sane, huge chance. Heads just over. We are running Liverpool rampant. Riot. Ragged, that's the word. I knew it began with that. It was like Wordle. That, what happened there? None of them were 5 letters, I don't think. You doing Wordle? It's become a burden of my life, so I'm pleased about that. If you don't know what Wordle is, you know those squares on Twitter? That's Wordle. The yellow and green ones. People haven't just become Norwich fans. That's not what's happened. As Trent Alexander-Arnold racing down the right-hand side, finds Harvey Elliott, takes some time, Trent puts the ball in, Mane's there. I mean, I'm not going to have a go at Neuer there. But what is he doing? Is that on Neuer? I feel like it's a bit on Neuer. Obviously, today we are going to play both legs of the Champions League. We're going to play the second leg as well. So whether we get to the final or not will be dependent on this episode, as Mane, he's out jumping Kimmich quite horrendous. Is it Kimmich? I assume it is, yeah, quite horrendously. But I think a good goalkeeper claims that, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's not great from Neuer. Doesn't cover himself in glory. And he's at the point now, which every keeper gets to eventually, where every goal we concede, I blame him. So that's just how that works. As Lucas Hernandez plays possibly the worst pass to an attacker I've ever seen, as he's going to get the chance to do it all over again. Lovely stuff. Finds Gnabry this time. A far better pass as Vlahovic. If he can beat his man, it's a difficult angle. He's got a few arriving late into the penalty. He's just shot. He's just, why are you shooting? Basically, he saw Van Dijk and screen and thought, forget it, just shooting. All right, good half of football. 13 shots. It's time for everyone to dig in, I think. I think we want excavation. That's what we want here. Is Sane, little floated ball, not very good. He's going to get it back, though. And the massive space on that side seems obvious to pass to, but he's going into that space himself. What a run this is. Oh, my word. Goes, stop shit. Have we got shoot on sight on? No, of course we haven't. So pack it in. I've seen Salah do it. They're all thinking, no, he's not here. So you wait, please. Harvey Elliott, tough game for him. A lot of the Liverpool backline, by the way, on bookings right now. As speaking of which, there's going to be a situation here, is there? I don't know. Well, they flipped over the top. Haaland, he always scores. That's the first thing we've seen him do in an hour, but he always scores. And after we 1-0 up, and I'm going to say the word cruising, viewers, we now find ourselves somehow behind. Again, no away goals, but we're still 2-1 down. So there have been 2 away goals, technically, which they still are away goals. Hernandez, Davis, Kessie, take your time, Frank. Back to Rice now. I didn't expect to play the Rice-Kessie midfield, to be honest, and now Mane breaking away, and Kimmich there, brilliant work from him, considering he's got like 12 acceleration and 12 pace. That was really good. Trent wins the header forward though, and it's a case of, can we see a little bit more? My fullbacks haven't really been involved quite enough yet, as that's nice work though. Gnabry now cutting inside. Can he force to commit a defender? He can't really, and Alisson palms it down to himself, and it's a good save. 20 minutes to go. It's Bayern 1, it's Liverpool 2, and it's Neuer into Meccano. Out towards Kessie, who's just taking his time, just having a think, as he's going on a mazy run, viewers. He's stopped, though. Kimmich, ball over the top. Zakarian's in. Oh, that's got to be the chance. That's got to be a goal. And it's still 2-1 Liverpool. That was it, wasn't it? That was the moment. All the songs were sad. Bum, bum. Till we had a free kick. Zakarian's going to take it. Dangerous area of the pitch. Go on, my boy. Yes! There we go. 2-2. Back in action. 10 minutes to go. And someone get me some cough syrup. It's a celebration, viewers. What a goal from Zakarian. Really nice free kick. To beat Alisson from there. Oh, it bends away last minute. Not the best free kick I've seen this season, it must be said. Salah scored an even better one. But that was very good. Salah scored one from about, if you see my mouse, about there, and just whipped it into that corner up there. That it was ridiculous. And I think what people enjoy in videos is having things described to them without the visuals being there. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Now I've picked it up so much, whatever you see would be a letdown. So just believe me, it was good. There could be an again here, by the way. They're knocking it around very nicely. I think they've taken Haaland off for Jesus. Oh, for heaven's sake. If he's onside, Liverpool are back in the lead with 8 minutes to go. And this feels a little bit like the Dortmund game right now, which is not what I wanted. I don't want to relive that, to be honest, as the goal has been awarded. How do we let this happen? It's great midfield running from Salcido here, who does a brilliant job. It goes out to Jesus. This ball from Trent, by the way. Oh, it's so perfect. Kind of what you expect from him, but still a great finish. There is not long to go, and I've made no substitutions, and I probably should have done. But I also felt like we were getting back in the game and playing quite well. And Shaparenko for Rice feels a bit desperate. Alfonso for Vlahovic, again, feels a bit desperate. We've got 4 minutes left to go. It looks like we're going to head to Anfield, which is great news. Behind, despite arguably being the better side, XG suggests it was very tight, but performance-wise, they've edged it. I think their team played better where we had a couple of individuals stand out. Sane had a pretty good game, actually, but yeah, not enough. Right, I play Cologne in between, obviously, fortunately for me, for Evan's sake. Every video is a sadness for me at the moment. In between, we don't need to see what happens. So we'll go straight forward. I'll see you in just a moment for the second leg. I'm far from pleased with the result. Motivate them. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat myself to a strepsil. That's how things have really kicked off here now, viewers. He can't play. He's not fit enough to play. I really hoped he would be able to play. He's so far from being able to play. All right, this was the I thought I'd show you. This was the lineup. I've had my strepsil, not helping. This is the lineup that played against Cologne in between matches. Do you want any score predictions? Do you want to make any? Of course you do. No. Lost 3-0. Yes. Love Germany. Love the end of Germany. Absolutely battered. Didn't play well. The whole thing was a mess. Anyway, we tried to save a couple of the boys for today's fixtures then, as we're obviously going to not play this lineup because it doesn't work. All right, so one by one. Start with Kimmich. All we've really done here is knacker my attacking midfielder. So, good and bad news. He's not going to play there anyway. We're going to get Gnabry out. We're going to play Zakarian on the left-hand side as sort of like an advanced playmaker and have Rice be a ball winner in a defensive role. It's funny how this works. I had a comment in between episodes of someone that said, you play him support duties against Dortmund and you've got overrun, probably going to hurt you against Liverpool. Oh, well, there's the fix. As a result of this then, Alfonso is going to come in to play up top alongside Vlahovic, probably to start with the deep line playmaker, and then we might switch him up later on. At 19 passing. Feed this left-footed man. All right, I want us to be a little bit more tactile with the ball, so simply all we're going to do is lower our tempo quite a lot, actually, work the ball into the box and remove pass into space. I'd rather we don't just look for that ball at all times. Let's keep it, let's work it, and let's try and frustrate Anfield a little bit. And equally, have two strikers raring to go. Here we go then, second leg. We are behind. Oh, good heavens. And this becomes pretty crucial now. Oh, God. I'm not happy. I also did, during the break, viewers, I also did a COVID test. I'm negative. So that's definitely accurate as well, probably. Is that COVID misinformation? If you think you've got symptoms, do a test. That's my advice. That's my official advice. All right, then, here we go. I just missed the Liverpool team there because I'm faffing about with a test. What are they playing? I assume there'll be 11 of them. In what order? All right, team-wise, Diaz is not... Okay, different Diaz. I thought we were going to see Brahim rather than Biram. The rest of the lineup looks as it was in the first game. As the first highlight, then we're wearing our black kit. Look at where Haaland was stood there. Do you see that? Just blocking the path to Neuer. Honestly, mate, don't block it. You'd rather it go there. As Upamecano gets it at the back. As now... We're going to go out to this right-hand side. I'm just looking for forward runs, really, to see if anyone's going to make them. Sane cuts inside, and he's sort of, I'm going to say, bullied by Andy Robertson, who just really casually takes the ball off him. Man, this Liverpool team is old, isn't it? But it's still really good. Robertson racing forward. We've got to try and stop the cross, or at least a pass inside, as Neuer's speed getting, again, just follow the path from the previous game. Neuer's speed getting across there, really poor. I say that, it probably is that. That probably is the factor there. Because when you watch him here, he's sort of looking at Andy Robertson right down this left-hand side, and then before you know it, the ball shifted across, and he's just... Basically, what I'm saying is, I've seen Bijlow save them, so I'm annoyed. All right, we're now 4-2 down in aggregate, and I've gone a little bit more defensive, and now our wingers, Haaland. Okay, this is how this is going to go now, isn't it? Now, if I stay at Bayern, I do have 300 million to spend. Over 300 million to spend. Do I go more positive and try and spit? I mean, I don't know what to do, viewers. We're 2-0 down. I decided to whisper, because when I'm embarrassed about what you're watching, I whisper in the hope that people who are watching this video in the same room as you can't hear this. So that's the idea. So, just keep it stum. But Alisson comes out. See, that he'd be a good signing. Maybe we should just go and get Alisson. I don't care how old he is at this point. Diaz, okay, good defending from Kimmich, but Neuer again had a sit down, bless him. All right, Andy Robertson again, lofted in, back post, sort of headed clear, and it just bounces away. Without Salah, we're really not as good, and Goretzka as well. We're really not as good as I thought we were as a squad. When you come up against like the elite teams, as if that had gone in, Neuer would have been subbed off right there and then. Can we try and change our influence here? We can try and get Alfonso to disrupt Fabinho a little bit, maybe playing that role. Maybe shadow striker gives them a little bit more to think about. But maybe we'll offset it alongside. I'm gonna switch this round entirely actually. So Sane's going to play winger that side. Zakarian's going to play winger support this side, and then Alfonso behind Vlahovic. All right, this might work slightly better. Again, it's about causing a disruption somewhere. Haaland's on the free kick. I mean, that was awful. Note to self, he's in the preliminary squad. Note to self, don't put him on free kicks for Norway. And I realise if this continues to go as it is doing, which I'm looking at it, it's not going well. The next exciting thing will be the World Cup run with Norway, which I might do as one video. Let me know what you think about that, viewers. Again, I'm giving you, we're doing a lot of audience feedback at the moment. What do you think? Argent coming to buying. But I mean, let's say coming to buying and cocking it up. We're in the semi-final of the Cup. We won the league and we're in the semi-final of the Champions League. Under normal circumstances, not a horrendous season. In Glory Hunter, where I've started the year saying we're not going to lose a game, not great, if I'm honest. All right, the ball's been knocked over there. Vlahovic has got a lot of work to do on his own, which is seemingly the problem. I almost want to go to a 3-striker system as Haaland. Oh, dear. He's a very scary man. When I manage him, it's the most fun I have on the game. When I'm up against him, less so. He might have been offside as the ball ricocheted towards him. We'll have to have a look. It's disallowed. Take that. Right, okay. We might as well go for broke here. Problem is, Gnabry can play as a striker, apparently. So we'll get him off. Sane's going to be replaced. We're going to go 3 advanced forward. We're going to just try and break the game is what we're going to do, viewers. We're going to do 3 in the centre. Rice playing in the middle. I'm going to put Rice's picture there right over where it should go. There we are. It works perfectly. Look at that. That's how you make it work. And then Mazzara attack for Zakarian. Davis, fullback attack. We might as well. Again, we might as well. I want to speed it up. And I want to play direct. Dribble less, play for set pieces, pass into space. That's right. Yes. And we know if we lose the game, well, we should have made our mind up before this moment, really. I don't know why I've started singing ABBA for, especially as the Norway manager. I mean, that's got to be that's got to be against the rules. Are they big in Norway, ABBA? I don't know. Asking the big questions here in episode 53 of Glory Hunter. 52, 53? You'll know. It's down there now, isn't it? It used to be up there. The title used to be up there, now it's down here. Somewhere around here. Somewhere along here. Oh, for God's sake. Again, faffing about. I'm not sure what else I could have done. I'm not sure even Salah would have saved this. I'm glad as soon as we've made this change, by the way, we've conceded immediately, so it's obviously working. It's just so simple. There are now major gaps. Haaland is just standing between... Can I get two people to man-mark one person? What happens if you do that? Let's have a look. Right, mark specific player, Erling Haaland. Number Carlin, mark specific player, Erling Haaland. Now, does it stay on... Okay, so they're both now marking him. Right, this is going to be impossible, surely. Now, admittedly, there are other attackers, which is a bit terrifying. Are they marking him here? Look at this now. The two of them are just trying to patrol one man. And the ball goes in. Oh, cleared away. We've figured it out. How do you stop Haaland? You literally put two players on him. They've put on Jordan Henderson at the age of 39. As Jesus to Trent. Two players marking him in the middle. Neuer. He's still managed. He's scored in between them now. I don't know what am I making notes about? So far, I've not read anything. Right, don't... sing ABBA, play Haaland as a striker for Norway, and then play Haaland striker. I think that solved it, hasn't it? I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not sure any team I would have brought Haaland in between the two of them again. They're just chasing after him. How do you stop? We're going to win the World Cup, viewers. I mean, exciting news. We are going to win the World Cup. Good heavens. That is mind-blowing. How I can put two players on him to start. They're having terrible games as well. It's almost comical at this point. He just drifts in behind. It's a brilliant ball by Trent, by the way. And it's just so easy. Robertson on the corner, floated in, and we kind of heads it away. Mane will get there first this time. As he's just chilling, plays it back to Henderson. I mean, do you want it? I don't even know what to do. This hasn't worked, has it? What else were we supposed to do? We needed to score 3 goals. We had to go for it. Like this was the best case scenario, unbelievably. No, I'm just going to try new things. Just, why not? Trequartista attack. I mean, we're just experimenting now, aren't we? For those that watch my recent stream save with Norwich, this is a culture shock, isn't it? Let's face it. This is a culture. What's going on? Is it 7-0? I've lost 7-0. How could this happen to me? I'll tell you what, I might be sacked. I mean, never mind anything else. I'm not watching it again. Haaland has got 4. Now, in fairness to me, if there's any fairness to me, he does this against everybody. His record, we've talked about this before, his record in the Champions League before today was in European competition this season was 29-14. Are you joking? He's now got 33-50 or something like that. He's going to break all that. I'm far from pleased. Yeah, no, Sherlock. I tried to be positive about that press conference after the 7-0 demolition by Liverpool. Good Lord. All right, we get a little bit of money for it. And again, going into next season, 310 mil. So, it could be worse. I'm going to lie to you, I'm a bit embarrassed. Can you wonder why? Look at Haaland's record there. Look at the state of that. How many goals per minute is that? Erling Haaland is scoring a goal. Sesko's got a great record too. Erling Haaland is scoring a goal in the Champions League every 28 minutes. I did a video earlier this year, Mbappe versus Haaland. Spoiler, Haaland won. That's why. What is that? Right. I mean, it says he's not for sale. Says he's not for sale. Also, we'll test that theory, shall we? Oh, would you look at that? Take care, everybody. See you next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed. 7-0. 7-0. Is this worth it? Yes or no? Comment section. Probably not, right? Right? Not for sale. That was a lie. Caught them out, haven't I? Who's the real winner? That's the real quiz.